Hello traders, welcome to another weekly gold XAUUSD price prediction and analysis video for next week. So in this video we are going to analyze gold chart on different time frames, and we are going to check important price action levels and price action structures that currently gold is following, so that we can utilize those levels and structures in next week for finding possible buy and sell opportunities. So before going into the price action, as usually, we are going to discuss and check the latest data from the latest COT report on gold, and we are looking at the positions of the managed money from the latest COT report of gold. And as you can see, if we check the latest closing week, you can see that the managed money, they again now increasing their net long holding. This is the net long holding, these blue bar, and this is the short holding, these brown bars. So if we check the latest data and change in positions, you can see that the managed money, they increased their net long holding by a good amount. This time they added 15386 contracts into their net long holding. Along with this, they decreased their short holding by a good number, that is 4345. So addition into the long side and decreasing from the short side, it is clearly a positive sign for bulls. So yes, if we check the sentiment for this particular COT report, this recent closing week COT report, it is positive for bulls. Yes, previously you can see that the managed money, they were not decreasing or increasing their net long holding by any big number, but from last 3 weeks you can see they are now very much active. So this is also a positive sign, because now they are increasing and decreasing their net long holding and short holding. So if we check the overall sentiment for the current closing week, it is showing positive sign. Other data that I want to discuss is the open interest profile for gold future, and this is the data that we already discussed in previous week. So if we check the open interest profile and if we check the data for the last week, you can see from here that the open interest is increasing day by day, which is also a positive sign. This is the open interest, and this is the volume. We have seen some flat volume over 2 week, like from beginning of the week, but on to the closing of the week, you can see this is a good addition into the volume, which is also a positive sign. So yes, the COT data and the open interest plus volume, they are all showing a good sign for bulls right now. So now let's move on to the technical part, then we are going to discuss some fundamental part. So on technical basis, you can see that the current price structure on daily time frame is clearly showing a bullish, or you can say positive sign. In previous week we have seen a very good positive weekly closing, and then now we are seeing continuation. So what structures and what levels we have to watch, let's discuss those. So the first thing is that we have to watch is the psychological level. Of course, we have seen in Friday closing that price was struggling on 3400. So yes, the psychological level 3400, because in a previous day closing we have seen that price failed to close above 3400 and close right under this level 3397. So yes, for a positive momentum and for positive continuation, price need to close daily candle above 3400 for the continuation. Other thing that we can consider as a resistance is this trend line on daily time frame. We have discussed this trend line in previous analysis many times. So yes, we have seen that price is now retesting this trend line, and this is a critical structure that we have to take care of, because if we see rejection from here, then this can continuation into the range market, because overall on daily time frame also you can see price is still struggling inside the range. So yes, this is a critical area that we have to take care of. Yes, any closing above this level is going to be into the bull side. Overall it is currently moving up, and yes, we can expect continuation on closing above to 3400. Also on daily time frame, if we draw the Fibonacci levels, let me show you. If we draw the Fibonacci levels for this cycle from this high to this low like this, you can clearly see right over here. Just a second. You can see that price successfully break out the 60% retracement, that is 3373, and it is now comfortably sustaining on daily time frame over this level, which is a very positive sign. The immediate resistance is of course near to the psychological level 3400, which is 3402, which is also acting as a resistance, and price need to claim this level to see the high, the recent high, this level. Yes, I am repeating again that the major level that we have to watch is 3450. Yes, on breakout on this can clearly indicate a bullish momentum, and we can see the higher level. So any closing and any if we see the hint of price sustaining above this level, then this is clearly going to go into the upside, and on breakout we can look for the buying side. As we have seen the positive data from the COT and the open interest, so the combination overall is showing the positive sign on daily time frame. And the immediate support is, let me show you the support on the lower time frame. So we are going to switch to lower time frame now. So on lower time frame, the 4-hour time frame, we already discussed this in Telegram channel. So on the lower time frame, you can see on 4-hour time frame we have seen a bullish wave. Then after this we have seen the consolidation over to this region around the level 3350, and the high was around this level, around 3385. Sorry, 3350 and 3385. After this we have seen the breakout, and now price is struggling over to resistance that we discussed on daily time frame, that is 3400. And now the lower area, the consolidation range, is currently a support. So this is the area that we have to watch very carefully, and the lower area or the lower level, that is 3350, is the level that we have to watch carefully. Yes, we have not seen any major rejection from the higher side, so the overall sentiment on H4 is also bullish, and the daily time frame is of course showing a positive sign. So the combination is currently in bull's favor. Yes, we have seen some flat, or you can say momentum from the both side, but overall sentiments remain into the positive or bullish side. For any sell, we have to wait for price to break down this level, or we have to wait for the good rejection from the higher side. And on to the higher time frame. Higher time frame means, let's check it on weekly time frame. So if you remember the previous week analysis video on weekly time frame also, we have seen rejection from the previous week, and now we have seen the follow-up candle, and this is the trend line on weekly time frame that we have to watch. And now we have seen the follow-up candle, and it is a very healthy sign and a healthy bullish candle on price action. So we can expect the continuation, and this is the major challenge and major level that we have to watch on weekly closing. Any closing over to this area again, 3450, yes, we have to watch this level very carefully. Any closing from this can initiate another bullish rally, and of course the first level into the bull side we have to watch 3500, and breakout from this can further make the rally into the higher side. So these are the levels, and overall sentiment on all time frame is showing currently positive sign. And for the next week and from the previous week, we have seen some, you know, some fundamental data and fundamental factors that we have to take care. Let's discuss those. So on Monday we have seen, I'm going to reanalyze the overall scenario from the fundamental perspective. You can consider these for the next week also, but I generally focus on the price action. But yes, fundamental market is currently very hot, and we have to take care of these trend and these news, so that we can get hint and get more view and more clarity for the overall sentiment combining of both price action and fundamental. So on Monday, August 5th, we have seen weak open with trade war speculation. We have seen Trump reciprocal tariffs implementation discussion, market positioning ahead of the key data release. This was the cautious optimism. After this, on 6th of August, we have seen the tariff announcement, additional tariff on India, and against that we have seen that US response to India, continued Russian oil purchase. This overall sentiment created a safe haven demand for gold, which created the bullish momentum for gold. And after that day, we have seen on August 7, we have seen the major hot topic, that is gold bars from Switzerland subject to new US tariff. Yes, this was the major fundamental data that we and from this we have seen the impact on gold. Market was in surprise, and we have seen global uncertainty, and this generated a strong bullish momentum, and we have already seen the impact of that on the chart. After that, on Thursday, we have seen a rising jobless claim, safe haven again, and overall on Friday, after combining all of these fundamental factors, we have seen multiple data and dovish monetary and geopolitical risk. These all, after combining all these, like combining of rate cut expectation, these all drive the bullish momentum in gold, and we have seen a very positive closing on gold future. We have seen a very good bullish momentum and very big rally on gold future. So yes, all these factors is currently aligning into the bullish side, and we have to trade accordingly. So overall structure sentiment is currently bullish side, but for the live market we have to adapt accordingly. So we are going to discuss the live market sentiment on live trading sessions in Telegram. So see you there. Thank you.